Hey, hi, good evening. Welcome to Monday Night Paranormal Live with Paul and Jenny from Host for Ghosts, Angela for South Coast Ghosts that's actually got a voice this week, and
Yay!
Luke, and Luke, one of our investigators in there. I'm sure Dora will be on in a short period of time. Jen sitting in the background as always, blowing her nose and sneezing, and
All that stuff.
so bear with us if you hear somebody sneeze in the background. Not Spirit, it will be Jen.
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to talk about spirit animals. So we hope you had a great week last week, and a good weekend. The sun's coming slowly but surely. So this time we're talking about spirit animals. Are they good on investigation? And do you take your dog, on an investigation like we do? We have Paranormal Poppy, who we take on the paranormal ghost hunt as much as we can. She loves it, trotting around all the old faults, and we've had occasions
Pushchair.
in her pushchair. Here she is. Here's Paranormal Poppy. Say hello, Pops. Say hello, everybody. I'm Paranormal Poppy. I love going around with you, Lord. Now, but listen to the silliness. Hi, Christy. So we take Poppy as many times as we can when we're out and about with doing ghost hunts. Most times she's really on it. You know, a few times here when I've been sitting here with myself, just me and Jen's out, or Jen's here, she'll often sit up, look at the door where we had the filming that time, and she'll often, just for no reason, she'll sit and look at the door, and then she'll keep looking at it for a while. Won't take her eyes off the door, like someone's going to come in. But sometimes I think, oh, maybe Jen's home if Jen's been out doing readings. I think, oh, Jen will pop in, but she doesn't. But Poppy still sits and looks at the door. And she's even come in from the hallway, come into the lounge, and then turn around and look back out the door again. Like something's followed her or something's there that she's not sure.
When we saw that shadow figure, she was really staring, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Really staring. So I'm going to clear up the...
So we saw a shadow figure in the hallway. She was like locked onto it. She clearly saw whatever it was. We just saw like the dark movement, but she clearly saw someone. But she was like locked. So you see her head following it as it through the hallway. So, you know, if you take them like we do, we take her on a ghost hunt, and we took her to Fort Brockhurst, and she was right on her game there, because a couple of the rooms she was up looking, and then she would start shaking like something's coming in the room, and she'd be like backing up and looking, which is unlike her. She's quite a brave dog, really. So you knew really that something was in the room, or she sensed something. So it's always a good thing if you can take them. A lot of places won't let you take them unless they're obviously service dogs, you know, that type of thing. But we've been fortunate that a lot of places have let us take her in, because she's only tiny dog, so she's not like a massive molting dog. She's quite happy to lay there on the floor, goes round, checks everybody, makes sure everybody's all right, and then comes back and lays down again. So she's very good like that. So my experience with spirit animals, we did one night, myself and Jen did a pub in Oxted, and it was quite a small pub, very narrow type of pub in Oxted, which is not far from where we live. Okay. So it's a very strange pub, bit of strange history to it. Is when they built the shops and the houses along Oxted, they had a really steep hill going up. So what they did was, the first floor of the pub would have been under the road, so it would have been the cellar. And after a period of time, the old-fashioned cars were struggling to get up past the hill because it was too steep. So what they decided to do was to bring the hill down, cut it down, so it's a bit more easier for the old-fashioned cars to get up, which then exposed the first floor of the pub that would have been the cellar. So they then exposed the cellar that was under the first floor. So you imagine it's like that type of thing. Quite an active place. We had a few bits go on. So we had quite a few bits go on. And then we were, unfortunately, with a group. There was a different group running it. We just wanted to try and see what this pub was like. And they were a sea shanty group. So they were. Can you imagine they were quite rowdy and all of that type of thing. So it was very difficult to hear things because they were talking very loudly and they're all laughing and joking. Anyway, I went and sat in the snug. So we were slightly up off the main floor, and they were all doing Ouija boards on the main floor down, and I was doing calling out, a bit of a Ouija board. But about myself, 3 or 4 other blokes, I suppose, in this little snug. And I was sitting on the edge with my leg dangling off the side. So it was up a bit of a step, so my leg was dangling down. I'm calling out, and for some reason I could sense a man in the snug. Someone, we were in someone's space, basically. So I was standing there saying, are you here? We can feel that you're here. And he came through on the board, Tom, spat out Tom. So, hi, Tom, are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. All that sort of stuff that you do. And then suddenly I felt what the strangest thing on my leg that was dangling down sort of beyond the step was like a dog trying to get my attention on my leg. And I thought, what on earth was that? And as I looked down, I could see like a dog there. And I looked at these blokes and I thought, they ain't seen this dog. And I looked up.
I was sitting next to you.
Yeah, Jen said,
we saw it.
We saw it. It sort of turned around. You could see its tail wagging.
And like, it sort of wiggled its way through the chairs.
Through the chairs and the table with its tail going. And the landlady came down and said, oh, your dog's got out. She said, we don't have a dog. I said, sorry? I said,
like a collie dog,
yeah. I said, we just seen this dog and it's gone through there. You should have passed it. She said, I'm telling you, we don't have a dog. She said, the only person that would have had a dog here is old Tom that used to sit in the snug with his dog. And it was like it was trying to get my attention with my leg dangling down. It's the strangest thing I'd ever seen. And it literally went through the table and chairs and just disappeared. So I thought, oh, it's just gone round the corner. And she said, no, we don't have a dog here at all. The only person who would have had a dog was old Tom that sat in the snug. So that was probably my one and only experience with a spirit animal.
Apart from Poppy,
obviously with Pops. But to see, spirit like that, that's the first time I think I've ever saw a spirit dog, to be honest. And when she said, oh, we don't have a dog, I'm thinking, well, what did we just see walk across the bar? How can that be? So that was my experience. So I don't know about if anybody's watching, they've had similar sort of experiences, send your comments in and we can put them up on the screen and have a listen and look, or you've got pictures or whatever, please send them in. We can have a look. So, Andrew, what's your experience with spirit animals?
It hasn't happened recently, but if I'm sat on the sofa just over there, you've got a door sort of directly in front with glass panes on it. And every now and again you can see like a shadow go past, like a human size. And then now and again there's like a low level shadow, like a little cat or a small dog that goes past.
Oh, right.
It's only, you can't sort of make out that it's a shape of a cat or a dog. It's just like such a low down shadow that I think that's what I think it could be.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then I think a couple of times on investigations I've sort of felt something around my legs, and I think maybe that's like a cat or a dog. And I remember one time when we were in the gym, I think we were both aware of, like, in the far corner, there's like, I'm sure there's a dog over there. And then you said the same. I was like, yeah, I think there's a dog over there.
That's right, in the corner.
Yeah.
It's very strange, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never actually sort of seen anything clearly that I know it's a cat or a dog. It's just like how low down it is around my legs or like through the door.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that it's somebody crawling on their hands and knees. I mean, it could be, but...
You never know, do you? You never know. But I say that's the only experience I've had. Sindel, but my dog goes crazy at an area in my living room, and all the time echoes are growling. So they're very sensitive. What about yourself, Luke? What experiences have you had with spirit animals?
I brought my cat ran into the kitchen the other day, and it was my nan's old cat. It looked like my nan's old cat. Like,
oh well.
you see at the corner of your eye. It's very quick.
Yeah, very.
And was it what am I trying to say? Was it colour? Was it black and white? What sort of? How did you know it might have been your nan's cat?
Because you see, it was more fluffier than my cat I got now. With more and the dark fur I had. Yeah.
So was it dark, like a shape, or was it like a coloured shape, or what? How do you describe what you saw?
Just like very quick in the flash, like I don't know. It's weird. It's like kind of see through, but like this is the shape of it more. The outline, maybe it was. Yeah, it's very fast.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't know you've seen it until it's quick in the flash. It's weird.
Well, yeah, it's when you suddenly look back, isn't it? You think,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sure I just saw something, and it was like us in the pub with the dog. You know, we were adamant we saw a dog and saw the tail wagging as it walked away, and like we said to her, "Oh, your dog's got out," thinking, and she'd say, "Oh, sorry about that," and she went, "No, we don't have a dog here." And then you sort of sit and think, well, okay, then what's just touched my leg? What have we just seen walking off? If it's not your dog. Is that the only experience you've ever had, Luke? Have you been on an investigation and ever had what you assume, like Andrew's saying, coldness or a brush around your bottom of your legs?
Yeah, we had a Fort Brockhurst. You caught it on the SLS camera.
Oh, that's right. We did, didn't we?
Felt around my leg a little bit.
That's right. I think Jim was using it, wasn't it? You were standing still.
Yeah.
And then it was going around your legs, wasn't it? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was quite interesting to catch that on the SLS, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So, my question to you is, do you think it's good to take an animal, I'd say a dog, well, you wouldn't take a cat on a paranormal investigation anyway, would you? But would you say that animals that are living on the earth plane sense spirit around?
I think they can sense an electromagnetic field, which from like the equipment we have, the EMF ones, and that can indicate a spirit. So I think they can be a good indicator of that there's some disturbance has happened, but whether it is like a spirit or just some other electromagnetic anomaly, I don't know.
Yeah, don't know. How about yourself, Luke?
Yeah, because my cat meows sometimes at something that's not there.
Yeah, the door, sure.
Does it? Does it sit
meow.
looking at something or just?
It does meow at pictures of people that are no longer here as well, like my nan and my
Or just sit there? And do you ever sense that someone's there with you?
Not too much. No.
Something. She sees something that you're not.
It could be. She's seen him. Like she recognises the picture, but she couldn't have seen him because she never met him.
Oh,
well, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they have their own sort of intuition that we don't have, so they can pick up on things. Like, I know it happened with our previous dog, Shadow, but I think Molly does it as well. If you're out, and then say I'm out and the kids are at home, Molly will somehow know that I'm on my way home or sort of just parked around the corner, because she'll sort of sit by the front door and like stare at it because she knows I'm coming in. I don't know how they do that, how they know, but I remember Darren even saying, I think it was with Shadow, I'd come home and he said, "Did you leave at like 3:30 or something?" I went, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, I knew that because Shadow was right by the door then looking, because she knew we were coming home." I was like, I don't know how, but yeah, they have this other strange intuition that we don't have.
Yeah.
A strong one.
It must be, mustn't it, for it to know that you're actually on your way home.
Mm.
You know, what do they connect with? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can't be the smell, because you could be 5 miles away, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
And if the dog gets up, sits by the door, that's very strange, isn't it? Poppy sometimes does that. If Jen's out, she'll get up and go and lay in the hallway. And I know Jen's not far away, then the door will open.
Yeah.
So, you know, that sort of thing. She's quite good like that.
Yeah. I've got a couple of messages here.
Oh, okay.
And comments.
Let me just zoom in a bit. Right, that's better. So Sindels had an investigation at Castle Cottage, and I said I hear meowing, and none did. All night, my allergies were kicking off. Can't get it together. All allergies were kicking off, and I'm only like that with cats. Next morning, a lady who locked up after I said there was a resident cat. Oh wow! So we pick up on them as well, then, as well as them picking up on us, because obviously Cindel's got an allergy to cats. But you think how long cats have been spiritual, haven't they? Right back to the Egyptian age, because they were to sit guard over the Egyptians, didn't they? The cats.
Yeah.
So, but we find with Poppy, she's very much on it if she can. She'll be up since Christine Welper at the Ram Inn. I felt cold around my lower leg, and then I heard a cat meowing in the bishop's room.
Cool.
So it's all around the lower part of your legs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like where you would expect an animal. Do you think when we go into an investigation, we're so busy concentrating on a human apparition? Dora's put, we've been once at Waverley Abbey, and once some people saw a horse there. I remember seeing a soldier on a horse with Darren one night at Waverley. We were over by the cloisters, and we were looking across, myself and Darren. And then as you look across, you've got like a wall, then a gap, and then another wall that's sort of petered sort of downwards. And I looked up, and I thought I saw somebody go past a little bit of the doorway, but I wasn't sure. So I looked at Darren and went, you just saw what I saw, didn't you? And we both looked as the wall was going down, and we saw a soldier on a horse ride off. Like ride across to the other part, went towards the tree.
Oh, yeah.
And that I've never seen that, because I looked at him, he looked at me, and we're like, I don't think we could believe what we'd actually seen.
Yeah.
But we did see it, without a doubt. We saw it go. I haven't seen anything else at Waverley myself. I know a few people had seen different things there. Luke, you saw a different thing one night there, didn't you?
Something flying around, I think I saw there once.
Yeah, we heard that story from a few people. I think Dora experienced it as well. So,
yeah.
So do you think we miss animals when we're on an investigation? We're so busy looking for an apparition that we don't actually see what's right in front of us or feel, because the building's slightly cold. Do we just shrug it off to being cold? What do you think?
I guess if we're thinking of apparitions or spirits, we're sort of looking like human sizes, aren't we, rather than little things on the floor. I mean, big dogs, obviously, and horses aren't small, but they're not a common thing, I suppose.
No, you're probably more likely to see a dog than you are a horse, aren't you? Really?
Yeah, so.
Because I think, some of the times they would have like great big greyhound type. What's the big dogs? Not
deerhound?
Something like that. The big tall dogs, not greyhounds. They used to use them for hunting. What they deerhound, Jen says. But I think I know it might be them. But they're quite tall, aren't they? They're well over your knee. But I can't say I've ever had one of them sort of bump into me. I've had things bump into me and sort of think, oh, maybe I just walked into something like you do.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether I've actually bumped into an animal, because I've never looked down, to be honest.
No.
So it's odd, isn't it, when you sort of going around these investigations? And your biggest thing would be outside, wouldn't it? If you went outside investigating. Irish Wolfhound, that's the one. Sorry, thank you. Well done, Alan. That was the one. That was the word I was looking for. You must be a psychic, mate. But that, they would have had them types of tall dogs for hunting and all of that in them days. So when you're in a castle or fort or things like that, you think you would maybe come across them. If anybody's watching's ever come across anything like that, let us know. It'd be interesting to know what you felt and how. It's like Angela describes a cold type feeling around your legs, or like something's rubbing. But I can't say I've ever heard a meow or a dog woof, to be honest. I suppose I'm not listening for it. And I never caught anything on the EVP. I'm reading your mind, Paul. You don't want to be doing that, mate, at my age. Things are not good in there.
I guess probably more likely to have cats and dogs because they might be staying with their owners that have passed on. They might not want to leave them.
Yeah.
So if the owner's there, then
when I do mediumship, I get cats and dogs from me.
Like Jim's just saying, I don't know if you heard, but she does mediumship. She gets cats and dogs to come in. Here's a question for you. Then, when a pet passes away, do you leave the bed out for it, or do you sense it coming back?
can't say that I have.
I've experienced this.
Yeah.
When I lived in Chertsey, we had a dog called Georgia, which was a rescue dog. She was a collie. Cracking dog. She was so good. Absolutely brilliant. Every night, she had a habit of wandering around downstairs. She'd go upstairs, make sure the boys were asleep, check all the bedrooms, and then come back downstairs again.
Mhm.
And she would do that every night without fail. You could hear her walking on the laminate floor upstairs. So she was checking the boys. She'd nudge the door open, go in, come back out every night. Why she did it, I don't know. And then sadly, we lost her. She had a brain tumor, and we lost her very sadly. And for a week, we had her cremated and took the ashes home. So we had her ashes at home. But probably months after, we would sit there and we'd hear like something walking around upstairs. And we'd go up there, and obviously there was nothing there. But we just knew it was her that was coming back and checking on the boys. So do you think your spirit animals will come back to see you, to let you know that they're okay? Like apparitions do, like spirit does?
Flojo used to tap me on the leg.
Yeah.
Flojo, after she passed, I was sitting at the computer and I'd feel this tap tap on my leg, which is what she used to do when she was there.
Mm.
Yeah, and I knew she was around. Yeah.
So
That's really cute.
And she came to me in a dream as well. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, she left such a gaping hole in our lives that we ended up getting two puppies. One was an African pincher and one was like a crossbreed. So we called the crossbreed had a patch over its eye. We called him Nelson and the other one Nasha, you know, like in the comics.
Albino.
Yeah. Anyway, one night I had this dream, you know, like between wake and sleep. And I saw her, she was like on a cloud, and I thought it's a hand coming down. Then I realised it was her. And she said, I said, oh, hi, Flojo, are you all right? And she said, yes, Mum, the puppies are lovely. That was it.
Oh dear.
She went.
Bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, you can see how much these animals affect us.
Mm.
Obviously they have never-ending love for you, don't they, when they're with us? But I often wonder whether they do come back and see us. And obviously Jen's had that experience. What do you think, Andrew? Do you think they come back? Have you ever felt anything around you?
I can't say that I have, although Ben said, I just asked him then, and he said he's felt shadow before, but he won't come on and say what it was. So I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've been that as attached as they were to the pets for some reason.
Yeah.
I grew up in a pet shop, so I've always been surrounded by loads of animals.
So just a run-of-the-mill thing for you. Yeah. A run-of-the-mill, just an animal.
Yeah.
How funny. How about yourself, Luke?
Yeah, my nan's cat comes in sometimes.
And do you see it, or do you just know it's there, or how do you know it's your nan's cat?
Saw the outline of it. It looked like the outline of it.
What, in the lounge, or?
Got her ashes here as well.
Oh, right. Mm. Do you actually hear it, or do you actually see it?
They just see it really. It's not often. Just randomly appears. I think they visit you sometimes.
I'm sure they do, because I know a lot of people say you should leave their bed out for them, and they'll come back. Yeah, and they'll come back. And if a dog slept on the bed, sometimes you would feel the bed move, like they were getting on the bed or off the bed.
Yeah.
Christine Wells, but pets are part of the family, and I would find it comforting if they came back to see you. That's what I think. We could hear her walking around upstairs. And every time I went up there, I knew it was her because you could hear them like like her nails. And every time I went up, she was never there, but you knew she was there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the boys used to say, "Oh, I thought I heard Georgia last night." That was her name, Georgia. I thought I heard Georgia was obviously half asleep and say, "No, she's not here, mate, anymore, is she?" No, I know that, but I'm sure I heard her. Or my door was nudged open, but she was such a different dog. It was just unreal. And it's sort of trouble is, like Christine saying, they become part of your family, and then you lose a big part, like Jen was saying, a big part of your family, unfortunately. So you would always want to believe that they come back and see you. Dora said, I must say, when I went once for a walk to Netley Abbey, I caught a chicken cluck. Good job you spelt that right, Dora. That could have been very embarrassing. Especially reading that out. We've had to change that one round. But I can't say that I've ever seen a bird. I know we see robins, spirit, robins are always a message from spirit, but mainly dogs and cats, isn't it? I've never heard of anybody seeing anything different. Maybe some people have experienced it. I can't say that I have, but I've seen a dog, without a doubt, and a horse at Waverley Abbey with Darren that time. But I don't think I've seen a cat.
I remember one time, Darren had let the dog out the back. I think it was must be Shadow. And then he'd let her back in again and shut the door, and then turned round and Shadow was still outside looking in. He's like, "Oh, why didn't you let me in?" So he's like, "Well, what dog have I just let in then?" He's always had a shepherd, so it could have been one of his old ones, like Tina was.
Yeah,
right.
Tina, that was one of his best German shepherd, I think. So he could have let Tina in and left Shadow outside.
Just shows you, didn't it? How you just open the door, shut the door, and carry on, and not realise what dog you're letting in.
Yeah.
I suppose that's how familiar they become, don't they?
Yeah.
They become that massive part of your family that you lose when they do go, bless them. But I can't say that I've ever experienced anything like that. So I had the little tapping on the leg and seen the dog with the tail wagging as it walked away, myself and Jen saw. But I can't say.
I just thought of something else. Yeah. So before I got Poppy and I was in my old place, I know we used to have a white poodle, but I hadn't actually seen it for a long time. I mean, it passed many years ago. Anyway, I saw a white dog, and it was not long before I got Poppy. And I don't know if it was Spirit's way of telling me you're going to get a white dog, but I saw it, definitely.
And then you went and got Poppy.
Yeah, about a year later.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
it was like the day Jen came here to look at this place. Before she moved in, and she came walking down the path with Poppy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And what did they say to you?
So basically, I just came to view this place, and the lady from next door came out, and she said to me, "What are you doing with Lily?" And I said, "What do you mean? What am I doing with Lily?" I'm thinking she meant a girl. I said, and she said, "Lily." And I've gone, "No." She goes, "The dog." I said, "No, this is Poppy." Apparently, the lady that lived here that passed had exactly the same dog as me. Exactly same breed, everything. White. Apparently, hers was a bit more sort of like not so well kept, but yeah, that's like pretty incredible, isn't it?
So the same dog.
That's Spirit's way of saying you're meant to have this place.
Yeah.
Like protecting Churchill this and Churchill that before I moved in here, and I also knew that I wasn't going to be the only one living here. I was going through that front door, then another two, which is two's about couples, right? I knew that because I just met Paul then, and I knew we'd be walking through that front door together.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I've never been able to get out since.
You lying.
So it just shows you, how spirit can put these animals in front of you, with either the same animal, like Jim was saying, the same dog, same breed, same everything as the lady that used to live here.
Yeah.
What are the chances of turning up with the same dog? Same, exactly the same. Maltese, white, a name, obviously different names, Poppy and Lily, but what's the chances of that ever happening,
Yeah.
And I wonder, sometimes the spirit sends us animals, we see animals, because that's what we're connected to. Because we could be connected to an animal, couldn't we, in spirit?
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you think, Jen?
Sorry.
We're connected with animals in the spirit world?
See, we have spirit totems, don't we? Spirit guides.
Yeah.
So, yeah, why not?
Do you think, here's a question for you, do you think that your past pets will come back when you're having a bit of a downtime? When you're having a hard time, they come back just to give you a...
I've had a dream before now about Flojo when I've been in a bad way, yeah.
They come back just to give you that bit of reassurance or the bit of, I don't know what you'd say, healing energy?
Definitely.
Yeah, I guess if they do that when you were alive, like if they were always there for you, then
definitely. She was
Hang on.
Flojo was a very, very special dog. I was really suffering badly with my back, and I took her for a walk once, and I actually couldn't get out of the car. I managed to open the back door for her, and obviously my door, because I'd already opened that, and managed to get to the gate where Henley is, and I had to let her go for a run. And as I'd got her out of the car and I sat back down in my seat, I looked at her and I saw this pink, ray above her head, which went all the way down her head, down her back and down her tail. And that's like the sign of unconditional love.
Oh.
And I managed to then get out and let her open the gate. She had a run and then she come straight back. And then I got back in the car. Yeah, I had really bad sciatica, I think, at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So she was a very, very special dog.
Yeah.
Very special. I've never had that vision before now with a dog.
It's weird, isn't it? Cinderell's part, I wasn't meant to get my dog, but we got him anyway. And he has saved my life 2 times. Once when I had a drunk man approach me, and also now with my pots, he alerts me when I'm having an episode. So that's just absolutely brilliant how they connect with you. They can sense. I've seen it on TV where animals sense that someone's going to have an epileptic fit or something's going to happen. Because I've seen one where a dog runs and gets the water out of the fridge and pushes the lady and she sits on the floor because the dog already knows that something's going to happen. And I often wonder whether they come back in spirit and they're there, when you're having a bit of a bad time or you need a bit of a pick you up or something, whether they come back from spirit and say, come on, I'm here, let's do this. And I really, truly believe they do. I've heard Georgia that time upstairs, I could smell her. And I truly believe when you're having a bit of a tough time, that they do come back.
Yeah.
Like you say, when you're connected that much to them, Angela. What about yourself, Lou? What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I was feeling okay the other day, but it just random. I was close to my nan's cat. I got a, she was looking for a new cat at the time, and I found her on the internet.
All right.
I got the phone number. Now we had to take him in when my nan died because we had to look after him here. They died so quick. They didn't last long. They died within a few days.
Well, after your nan had gone?
Yeah, I think they're heartbroken, maybe.
Oh, wow.
My nan
Only
wanted
12, weren't they?
about 12 and
12 years old.
and my nan's got had a second cat. We brought her here and she died right next to me. She collapsed and died right next to me.
Quite a-
Hmm.
Oh wow! It just shows you, doesn't it, how fragile they are. But do you ever feel, Luke? Did the cat ever sleep on your bed, or do you ever feel something on your bed in the night?
Only one of my nan's cats slept on my lap sometimes.
And do you ever feel that when you're sitting there relaxing that something's on your lap, like it's just laying there? Do you ever get
I
a
never
feeling?
felt that. No.
You never sort of felt it like snuggle on your lap or in the spirit sort of thing.
No, I haven't felt it before. No.
And yet you see it. You've seen it in the corner of your eye, yourself and your mum.
Yeah.
Amazing, isn't it? How clever they are. But I don't know what, like I say, I don't know whether anybody, Dora's, but I went once to the woods for a walk with Leon and had a big stag coming out in front of me. He was staring at me straight in the eyes. I put Leon behind me and tried to scare him, but he gave a few steps towards me. So I tried to scare him again, but he just looked straight in my eyes and slowly moved his head in the direction he was going, but still kept an eye contact on me. It was a very strange and made me feel so confused and dizzy. I couldn't find my way to the main path for a few moments. Very creepy.
Oh,
Do you think these are very spiritual, aren't they?
I've got a story about a stag.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Not stag night, Jen, the
No.
stag. We don't want to hear about stag night.
No, so that sounds,
That's amazing.
Dora, that sounds like really creepy. And can you imagine how big that stag must have been?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, that must have been really scary.
Yeah.
You don't know whether it's going to come after
Rush
you.
or
Yeah.
anything, do you?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I was, because I used to work for the out of hours doctors, like Caldy's, but that's not how we met. And and I was working on my birthday, which is Boxing Day, and basically Spirit said to me, "Oh, there's a surprise for you waiting round the corner." And as I've come round the top of to go to Chesington World of Adventures, but there's a golf course on the left, and there stood this massive stag, and I knew that was Spirit's present to me for my birthday. So yeah, and I really sort of slowed right up. Luckily, there's no cars around, and it was like quite a sight. Yeah, and then it just sort of turned around and went off. Yeah,
You don't see them that often. They're quite spiritual, aren't they? Supposedly when you see them, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I
I
also saw stag going up Burnwood Lane once before. Yeah, there's quite a few deer up there.
You don't normally see them, do you, that often? You see deers and does and that. Very unusual to see a stag, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure they have a spiritual meaning.
Yeah, they do. I'll look it up.
Get Jen to have a look. But I'm sure if you...
Strength, sovereignty, and transformation.
Oh, there you go. So they are quite... So maybe seeing it is a transformation in your life, or you're meant to see something. You know, that's quite a thing, isn't it? If you see one of them. And I say, it's like cats, isn't it? And as Dora's seen it, you know, he's looking at...
What's on the front of my cards?
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
That could be in there somewhere.
Jen Stag Night. So, if you know, it's like when you're out and about, keep your eyes open. You know, I often see Robin's here, and I'm always saying, "Oh, what's the question? What do you want to know? What do I need to know? Is there a question?" Because we have one here. It comes right. It's like quite tame, and it sits right up against the fence near you, and it just sits there and looks at you, wagging its little tail. And I always think it's my mum or someone that's come to give me a message, because robins are quite spiritual, aren't they? And
I saw just before I was going in for my hip replacement, I saw a robin land just in front of my front door, and I knew it was my mum saying everything was going to be all right. Yeah, because I was a bit worried about it.
It's a
Don't know
quite,
for not.
if I remember rightly, I think Dora's had birds knock on the door.
Yeah, that's right. She had a
Dora, if you're listening, Dora, can you just send a comment in? I'm sure Dora's had birds knock tap 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 on her door.
Hmm.
I'm not tight what bird it was. I don't know.
I think it
But I
was a
seem to
crow.
remember,
Yeah, I think it was a crow.
and I think
She
they're
was going
spiritual
through-
as well.
Yeah, she was going through some stuff at the time.
But I'm sure I remember her saying
Yeah,
it was tapping on
yeah,
the
it
door,
did.
which is
It
quite
did.
odd, isn't it, for a bird to tap on the door? But Luke, have you ever experienced anything like that with birds or anything other?
Yeah. We had like a robin in the garden quite a lot of times.
Yeah, Robin, my mum died.
When my nan died, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it come quite close to you? Like it's quite tame?
Near to me, near the back door,
You
wasn't
was
it?
you, I think. You said.
Closer, wasn't it?
Was it? And
Yeah,
that
Robin.
not long after your nan had gone past.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Robin.
And did you know that they were quite spiritual at that stage? Did you think, oh, it's Nan come back to give me a message so she's okay? Or
Feather fell
you?
down, didn't it? Feathers. White
Feathers.
feathers come down in the
See
garden.
white feathers fall down sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
oh, really? That's normally a sign as well, isn't it? Message from spirit.
yeah.
Yeah, there was one day last week, I think it was last Monday maybe. I was in my bedroom, just looked out the little side window, and there was this white feather. It was not very long, but it was quite a thick one, and it just sort of hung in the air for a bit.
Oh, wow.
But just to make sure I'd noticed it, and then it just
Yeah.
went away. It's like-
Oh, wow.
I just went, oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I don't know what it meant, but I was like, oh,
Can't quite see it, Luke. It's a bit bright.
yeah.
It's killing out the screen as you put it close. What's the picture of Luke?
It's a white feather in the garden that I found.
Oh, wow.
See a feather?
It's getting there.
Oh, yeah, see it. Right in the middle. Yeah. Oh, wow. And that was in your garden.
Oh, yeah. I see
Yeah,
it.
that's yeah.
You see it there, yeah. That's a good shot, better shot. Hang on,
Yeah.
do that again, Luke. Jen wants to have a look. Sort of hold it a bit sideways.
Yeah.
Where is it?
The feather.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Right in
yeah.
the middle of the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
White feather.
In the grass it was in, yeah.
All right. Wow.
The nanny comes.
Amazing, isn't it?
2020 that was.
Oh, 2020 was it? Oh, you didn't die then.
Oh, there you go. Dora's put, I had a crow knocking
Yeah.
on my front door
Yeah.
and a robin and a couple of weeks going knocking on my front window
Wow.
as I sat next to it. So not only did you ever not get the hint that they wanted to come in? There he is, it's cold out here. So it just shows you, isn't it, how much, even though they're not deceased, how much, like Angela was saying, seeing the feather. So did it just actually stop in midair, Angela?
Pretty much, yeah, just sort of hung there. I was like, oh, that's different. And then it just went down. I was like, okay.
Did you go out and pick it up, or you just forgot about it?
No, I don't think I would have been able to get to it.
Right.
Yeah.
But you were meant to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because it was just hung there. Like it
That's
was,
strange.
yeah, it's like it was just waiting outside for me. It's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah. How strange. So it just shows you, doesn't it, how spirit can try and send messages to us in different ways. It's just how we interpret it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, you know. And it's like,
Nathan, what Tyndale was saying about her dog was it dog?
yeah.
Saving her life?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, a couple of times because it's give her a warning that something's coming,
Yeah.
which is brilliant, isn't it? It's so clever that the dog sense it, and they do, don't they? They sense these things like you were saying, Andrew. How did your dog know that you were coming, other than sit by the door? It just,
Yeah. My
I don't know.
dog used to sit and wait for me to come home from school.
Oh, yeah.
I would always sit outside
it's amazing, isn't it?
driveway. Yeah.
Look, did your cats ever do that? Sort of sit on the windowsill looking for you when you're coming home, or anything like
Yeah.
that?
No, my cat now. She follows us to the car park sometimes.
Shame.
It waits for us.
What,
Wait for us to come back in the bush. Yeah,
the shame just sits there and waits for you.
yeah.
That's mad, isn't it? How they How do they know that you're coming back?
Yeah.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like Angela was saying, her dog would sit by the door at 3:30, knowing that you're coming back. And like Cinder's dog, knowing that she's going to have a bit of a funny turn, or, you know, and just to make her prepared. They're so clever, aren't they? And yet we say, oh, yes, you know, dog this, dog that. But we don't realise how actually clever they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we find Poppy very clever in what she does. Because, like, say, she'll be sitting here fast asleep and suddenly she'll sit bolt upright.
Mm.
Me and Jenna look at each other, and then she'll be looking like trying to look round the door, like something's moving past the hallway.
Mm.
And we go out there and have a look. And she'll follow you out there. She'll go out with me. I'll go out and have a look. And I've even been outside before with her. But she's come straight out behind me. And I'm saying, well, what are you seeing, Pops? What is it? What's going on? And she'll look around and then just come back in again, like it's gone. So strange. She's so clever like that.
Yeah.
She's really,
Like she stares at you when it's bedtime.
yeah.
Come on, you. So,
She stands up and looks at you.
Oh, yeah.
People keep going like that. Bedtime, bedtime,
Yeah.
bedtime, bedtime. Come on, you too old. It's bedtime, bedtime. It's all right for her. She sleeps all day.
Yeah.
And it always seems to be about the same time, around about 11 o'clock. If it's past the bit, then she'll stand up. You look at her and she'll go,
she's staring right.
she's staring at you. Come on, it's bedtime. And you put her on the bed, go to sleep, and she wants to get up half an hour later.
Yeah.
So she stands on you, put her paw on you. Or she'll poke you like that. Or she'll just pull on you. I want to get down. Bloody hell.
You just woke me up.
And put her on the floor, and she's quite happy then. But
Yeah.
I've woken up before and seen her wandering around here in the night,
Yeah.
like she's looking for something in the kitchen, come out, gone in the lounge, and I'm thinking, what's she doing?
Yeah.
You know, she's looking for someone to lay, and she'll be looking for something,
Yeah.
and then she'll sort of look around and then go back into the bedroom and lay on the floor. But she'll always lay facing the door.
Oh, okay.
Never have her back to the door, will she?
No.
Even on the bed.
Mm.
She lays right at the very bottom of the bed where she can see the door.
Oh.
So I don't know whether that's just instinct that dogs do that.
Mm.
Hang on, Sindel. I'm just going to. Sindel's put my partner who passed away, his favourite colour was blue. And when I visited his grave, as I was walking away, a small blue butterfly followed me.
That's cute.
Oh, well.
That's lovely, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
If that's not a sign, then,
Yeah.
you know, you've got to give up, in you. That's something else, isn't it? You know, that's true spirit, isn't it? When you see something like that.
Yeah.
And that must, and also that sort of gives you comfort, to know that they're there,
Mm.
isn't it? We all know that they're there, but sometimes you just want to see that little subtle sign to say, yeah, I am here.
Mm.
And they say spirit never leave you, they're always with you. But sometimes when times are a bit hard, you just want that subtle little sign to know that they are with you, you know? And you do get it, don't you? You do sometimes get a sign, and,
Yeah.
you know, all sorts of, like,
Wait telling me.
they're butterflies of transformation, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So butterflies indicate transformation. But obviously, going from a moth into a butterfly is a transformation. So if you ever see one, then it's always a good chance something's going to happen for the good in your life. So it's always worth. Do you see any butterflies, Luke?
And I see them squirrels quite a lot.
I do.
They're in the they're in the cemetery I walk past.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
What are they, grey ones or red ones, or
The grey ones, yeah.
do they have spiritual? Does anybody know if
I don't know.
squirrels have a spiritual meaning? I don't actually know. They probably do. Believe it or not, what, a squirrel? Jen said she's got one somewhere. Probably a squirrel.
In my car somewhere.
I'd be surprised we got a squirrel in here. Only secret squirrel. It's the only thing that'll be in here. Anyway,
It says, squirrels remind us to gather our resources and plan ahead, whilst also embracing the joy of the present moment.
Oh, very
oh
good.
wow. So there you go, Luke.
We've got to.
Yeah.
You got to gather your nuts up and sit tight. So there you go. If you see squirrels, you know what you got to do, mate.
Yeah.
Put a cloak of protection first, and then carry on your day.
Yeah.
Anyway, any other comments?
Look,
Well, that's about it, really. Unless anybody's got something else to add. Obviously, it's a different subject. So thank you for all tuning in and sending in your comments to us. It's been quite fun, really, isn't it? Been a bit of a laugh, which we like to. Always like to have a look. If you want to come on or send us a subject, myself or Angela, or even one of us, just come on, message us, and come on, give us a subject to have. Or you want to come on with your team or whatever, we're quite open. Come on, join us, come and have a chat. This Saturday, is it this Saturday? We're off to Netley Abbey, one of the most haunted abbeys in the south of England. So we're quite looking forward to that in association with the English Heritage. So we're quite honoured to be in there because they don't let anybody in after 4 o'clock. So we're in there for the evening, albeit a short evening, but we're still in there and we're still doing investigation. And there's lots of sightings from residents around that have seen and the gatekeepers. So we look forward to doing that. So we'll have a bit on that Monday. Hopefully lots of evidence and things for you to have a look at. As I say, if you do want to come on here, please come on. Come and chat to us. Tell us about your group, your experiences, or if there's a subject you want us to chat about and have a bit of a laugh like we do. We do take it seriously, but sometimes we do like to have a bit of a laugh. As you can see from tonight, we're quite a friendly group. And you come on and talk to us. You know, you can promote your group from here. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to talk about. So you're always welcome to come on here. At the moment, we're trying to find a speaker, but they're busy at the moment, so we will get someone. So you get fed up with hearing my voice, and that's it. We'll get someone else to talk for you. It's a shame Dora couldn't be on tonight, but she's listening, so never mind. But I hope you've enjoyed tonight. It's been a bit of a short one because it's a good subject, but you know, I've said my encounters, Angela and Luke has, and Jen, give us out their accounts, and yours, Doris, Sindels, you know, Alan and all of them. Thank you for coming on tonight. So we'll let you go early for a change. We normally try and do the hour, but we've run out of things to say. I could waffle on for all night, but you'd get bored. So I'm going to go and find Secret Squirrel. So if we can find a secret, no, I can't tell you what that is. So keep your eye open for spirit messages, like Andrew said, feathers and robins, and the squirrels mean that butterflies transformation. So it's well worth watching out when spirit sends you a sign, especially if you're asking for a sign. You know, you've got questions in your head, you need someone to help you. Spirit will always come and help you. They'll show you, you know, numbers, angel numbers. They'll show you feathers. They'll show you lots of things. But just keep your eye on what's going on around you, especially animals. You know, there'll be a lot. Spirit will give you a lot of things, and if you need that question or that comfort, then I'm sure they'll come and help you. So, only remains to me today. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Angela. Thanks, Jenny. We'll see you next week with Netley Abbey. Good evidence, I hope. So we keep you entertained for the hour. So it's a bit of a short one tonight. So it only remains me to say thank you. Have a safe week. And anybody that's coming to Netley Abbey Saturday, please make sure you dress warm. Because although it's sunshine all day, it probably get very cold. And it's an outdoor venue.
You might want to bring a flask.
Bring a flask of tea, coffee, whatever, and a little snack if you're hungry. Obviously, please make sure you pick up all your rubbish before you go, because we're responsible for the site. So if you're on here, come and join us. We'll see you there. Get your tickets. I think we're virtually sold out anyway. So we will see you there Saturday if you're on here. And if not, have a very safe week and a safe weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Oh.